I would like to preface this video by saying that I do not care if you are a Muslim, a Christian, or a Jew. This video is only talking about the extremists from these religions, not the normal people that just want to live their lives. I like normal people. I am not a fan of the Iranian government. I think it treats its people like trash, and the regime should be replaced with humans. I stand with the Iranian people. However, I am concerned with what would happen after a regime change occurs in Iran. What everybody has failed to realize is that Iran is a balance of power for the Middle East. Once you remove this balance of power, then it opens the floodgates for all the extremists to do whatever they want. Iran is keeping all the Sunni extremists in check. Iran is keeping the Third Temple Christians in check. Iran is the only power keeping Israel in check. People are complaining that Iran will start World War III, but I do not think this will be the case. I think World War III will start after Iran has fallen, because the Christians and Jews will not have any real opposition to dismantling the Dome of the Rock. The Dome of the Rock needs to be dismantled for the Christians that are trying to hasten the end times. The Jews also need it to be taken down so they can build a new temple. The Iranian government is a necessary evil and the only thing stopping World War III from starting in the Middle East. As somebody that is a right-wing pagan, I would prefer to have a power in the region that keeps all the Sunni extremists in check. The Shiite population isn't much of a concern for me. They haven't really done anything to the United States. Azerbaijan is an ally of the United States and a country that I respect. The US and Israeli governments are responsible for turning Iran into what it is today. However, America's Islamic problem is not Shiite in nature. America's Islamic problem is Sunni in nature. It was the Sunnis that did 9/11. Most Islamic attacks on American soil have been from Sunni Muslims. Europe's Islamic problem is also Sunni in nature. India's Islamic problem is also Sunni in nature. The Philippines' Islamic problem is also Sunni in nature. I am more concerned with the regime change in Iran because it will empower the Sunni Muslim extremists. They are the biggest threat to me and my fellow pagans across the globe. They are also a threat to Christians and Europeans in general. If the Iranian regime falls, then something else needs to keep the Sunnis in check. But there likely won't be anything to keep the Sunnis in check because the American government supports the Sunnis. Almost all of America's Islamic allies are Sunni. This conflict between Israel and Iran is irritating me because there needs to be a balance of power. Without a balance of power, then the crap hits the fan. Nobody is really willing to have this conversation, and it's irritating me.